I love you guys. Thank you so much for sending a slice of the Space Coast to me once a week over here in San Antonio, Texas.
A bird sings in a foggy field, the wind blows from the
So,
sea.
are you just going to ask me questions and I can answer it and then we'll go from there?
It's after 10 and a little pond reflecting the tree.
You can edit out anything that makes me look stupid.
I'll think about your pretty smile and what it could mean.
Or if I say something really messed up that needs to be gone.
A lot of times I look at you and I feel green.
I don't call no girls in the middle of the night. You got the wrong number.
Tell me who you are.
Declan, you like the Foo Fighters? No.
Chocolate.
Why?
Wolf guard.
Right?
Yeah.
Wolf guard.
Wolf guard.
Wolf guard.
Walrus.
Guard the wolf.
The arsonist
Guard
had
the
oddly
wolf.
shaped feet.
There you go.
Bumble bee tuna. Bumble.
You're supposed to be going from Anchorman. Like, just say everything he says. How now, brown cow?
Yeah.
How now, brown cow?
Dolphin donkeys
You're
with
a dirty pirate hooker.
cloven
Milk was
hooves.
a poor choice.
Yeah. Baxter. I love you, Baxter.
Oh, what a good movie, man. That movie, it's got the most
One of
like
the best.
quotable, like,
Yeah.
it's like how I felt about Napoleon Dynamite when I first saw that.
I mean, there's not much that in old school, man, for me.
The rich mahogany.
Yeah. yeah.
That's my name.
Listen, yeah, Anchorman, that's the best. I'm gonna have to watch that now.
You're going to need a jacket. It's cold in Alaska. Where your new job's at.
I love Lamp.
Yeah. Sex Panther cologne.
Was it 90% of the time it works,
60% of
or
the time?
60% of the time it works 90%
Sex
of the
Panther
time?
by Odeon.
Oh my god.
When he goes, you're a dirty pirate hooker. You know, like when he
Just
reads anything you put on the prompter. Go fuck yourself,
Go
San Diego.
fuck yourself, San Diego.
San Diego.
Means a whale's vagina or something shit like that, right? She goes, I don't think it means that. I loved her role. Like I had the hots for her. through that
Man, you
whole
seen her
movie.
now? What she's going through? She's got MS, I think it is, or
Oh,
she's got something, but she's fighting.
yeah. She's a cool
Yep.
chick, man. I like her.
Yeah.
She's kind of got some Kirstie Alley in her.
Kirstie Alley, man, that's a you're pulling that one. That's a
Dude, back,
what is it from Cheers?
back with Cheers, Look Who's Talking.
Oh yeah, look who's
Who's
talking.
Talking 2. Look Who's Talking. I think there's 3 of them, right? I used to love Look Who's Talking with John Travolta.
That
and
was
her.
a really good movie.
And
Yeah.
then there was something else she was in when she was young. And then I think she got old and a little crabby. Changed a little bit. I don't know. She kind of, but I liked her. Like I just think.
I think a lot of people liked her back in the day.
Yeah,
And she was really pretty.
brown hair. Always like brunettes. So
Yeah.
she was.
Are we doing this?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
Are we ready?
In 5.
How's
4, 3.
everything sound? Headsets, everything good?
Yep.
All right.
How do I sound?
You didn't say the 2 or the
Sounds
1.
fantastic.
It's because we don't do that here.
I like that.
Totally back to Wayne's World. Love that movie.
I'm gonna turn that up just a little bit more.
Can we hear the cough again, please? More bronchial.
A gun rack? You got me a gun rack? I don't even know a gun, let alone minigun. So necessitate
rack.
an entire rack. Oh my
Welcome
God.
to another edition of the Adjust the Mic podcast. This is episode 167. I am one of our 3 hosts this evening. Scott Geyser. We have Colleen with it.
What's
with
up?
us. How's it going, Colleen?
It's going.
And we have Pressure T. Do we have a nickname for Pressure T yet?
I think Pressure T is a nickname,
No, he's got so many.
but
There's a lot of names. Dude, sometimes there's a lot. What do you want to be called?
Tedward.
Tedward Kilogram. Right?
There you go.
for everyone else, he's
On
Thad.
Instagram.
Yeah, no,
All my
it's
friends
cool.
said when we talk about him,
Thaddeus
we call him
Maximus.
Thad.
Yeah.
That's cool too.
Thaddeus Maximus is very good.
Yes. Yeah.
I like that.
How are you guys doing? It's been a couple weeks. I missed you guys. I haven't seen you, Colleen. You're wearing a beautiful Adjust the Mic shirt that you made.
totally inspired from a Disney
cool.
shirt I saw. I was like, "Ooh, I like the way those colors look together." I'm
Did
gonna
you know
make.
I used to work at a t-shirt company back in the day?
I think I might have heard that.
Okay.
But did you sit and make individual shirts?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing all week.
I was so inspired by that, by the way. That was so cool what you did. Colleen had an event with her kids and made some shirts for the event. I'm going to let her talk about it.
Yeah, the kids' school Wednesday was, what do you want to be? What could you be? What kind of career do you want? And, you're supposed to dress up for that career. And my kids, they're different. So I was like, okay, Declan, AC repair, 100%. I'm going to make him like an AC repair shirt.
That's awesome.
So I got this like blue collared shirt and I got this big fan and I put it on the back and it said Comerford AC repair and a phone number, and on the front it had Declan. It looked legit like a real AC repairman shirt. And Keegan, my middle kid, all he does all day is blow bubbles. This kid plays with bubbles, and there's an actual thing called a bubbleologist. So I put, Keegan the bubbleologist, for parties and whatever, and it says on the back, I blow bubbles like a boss. And then Quinn, all she does is sing and music. So I did Quinn's music, Comerford School of Music. I just had music notes with her name on it, and it was all sparkly and glittery. So they wore those to school, but they turned out great because, I don't know what else they want to be, and I definitely don't know what uniforms like a bubbleologist wears or whatever. And my kids, they don't really do the costume thing. It's a lot of things. It's like T-shirts with something on it because they'll wear a T-shirt, So, but that was fun. So I just got to making all these shirts, and I went down this rabbit hole, and I made one that's like the Carousel of Progress logo, but it says
so awesome.
"Stayed awake, that's progress," because I sleep all the time.
That's a really good shirt.
It's a really good shirt.
I just loved seeing it. You posted about it the other day.
Yeah.
I loved seeing it. You got a lot of attention on that one.
Yeah, I was really
killed it.
surprised because I normally don't. I haven't been on my phone or social media a lot, just trying to give all my attention to them. And I was just really proud of my shirts. I was like, wow, I hope that they like it, and they did. The school really liked it too.
It was very well done.
Declan's got all these pictures now next to air conditioners with his AC repair shirt, like he's really a guy.
Oh, that's so cool. I bought all the stuff later on. I still got heat presses and stuff to mess around with it. I don't mess with it.
Dude,
too
if
much
that's the
anymore,
case, I'm
but
stealing those from you.
It's fun. You can.
Yeah.
Use them anytime.
All right.
Thaddeus, how you doing, man?
Great.
Yeah, what's been going on with you, buddy?
Making some music and
Yeah.
planted some of those dragon fruits and mangoes that you gave me.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah.
Is it season for mangoes right now?
I think they start in August, September. I think you'll start getting the blooms on them.
Well, they get the fruit in
Or
the summer.
they'll be fruited by, I guess you're right. It's right now. Picking them, right?
It's coming up.
Yeah.
Man, there's something about those summer fruits.
I'm trying to think.
Like, when they get ripe,
When I had a mango tree, I think it was in May where everything was all flowered like in spring. And then I think it was by August or so is when we were picking them off the tree, or they're starting to fall off the tree. July.
Yeah.
Somewhere around.
And the lychee fruit for summer.
Ooh, Aaron brought some lychees from a place. Are those little red balls that you open up and it's got that white meat in it?
Yeah.
How do you eat those? You just eat them like a...
Yeah, you just peel it out, and then it probably has a seed.
Yeah, there's a seed in it, but it's got the inside is like a white.
I don't think I've ever had one.
great.
Fruit. Yeah, pure and it's
Very good.
really sweet.
I'm going to try that.
Very distinct and sweet.
There's a lot of different varieties of them.
I'm going to need to try one. Or a couple.
They're good.
They're fantastic. So you have one that you planted?
Yeah. I always remember eating them in Central America. They call them mamanchinos in some places. They got the little, looks like a sea urchin.
I was scared to open it the first time. I was at a produce convention for work 6 months ago or so, and tried a lychee for the first time. It was one of the places from overseas. I think it was an Asian produce company, and they had 10 or 15 little sections of different rare fruits that the normal that you don't see very often.
Yeah.
It had versions of dragon fruits and lychees and just so many different things. And you just walk up and would grab one, and he would show you how to open it and how
That'd
to,
be so
how to
cool.
eat it. And you're doing it with your hands, and it was just so awesome. And it was amazing how good a lot of this stuff is. And you're starting to see more and more of these fruits in your grocery stores and different places. And
That'd be cool because you don't get an opportunity to do something like that a lot.
It really
like,
is.
To have somebody show you, because like I think that's a lot of people's problem. Like you look at certain fruits and stuff, and you're like, okay, I don't even know how to do this, so I'm gonna go to what I know. There's strawberries.
Yeah.
There's my apples. I'm good with those.
Going
like,
with
but the other stuff, it's like,
grapes,
yeah,
I can put those in my mouth.
Right.
That's fine.
but if somebody were there to show me, I'd be more than down to try
Like,
it.
when was the first time you saw a kiwi and you're like,
I was like,
I think that's going to be delicious. At first, you don't. No. Not at all. Like, that is not good.
no, I'm not gonna eat that.
But then
outside.
you eat a kiwi for the first time and you're like, wow.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
We love fruit.
Yes, we love fruit.
Papaya.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
It's a very good marketing ploy there. That
What about you, Scott? What's going on with you?
Not much. Aaron's, my brother-in-law's been in town, ex-brother-in-law. He's going on a trip up to Virginia with his kids for the summer. And so he's been here the last week. So the kids, we've all been swimming, and we found a bunch of new trails on the golf cart.
Nice.
So we can get from place to place so much quicker now. Like if you're on the other back nine. We just been hanging, having a really good summer. Allie's doing
that's
something
right. So the kids are like out of school for you.
It's so different because
Wow.
I'm used to waking up in the morning. Allie is getting ready, doing her thing. Silas is jumping on the bike to head to school. It's
Now
not.
they're here?
Now I'm going to work and then coming back for lunch to handle lunch. Allie's like, "Can you drop me off at the gym?" Dropping her off at the gym. It's a whole different thing right now.
Are they just good by themselves?
Oh yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah.
so awesome.
And I got like cameras
Yeah.
throughout, outside and inside, so I can just get on an intercom at any point and just say, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" They got their phones. Silas lost his phone. He's in trouble.
Oops.
He's in trouble. He's in trouble.
Oh man.
With
Are you gonna
his
tell
mom.
us what he did?
I guess when they were down in Okeechobee last weekend for Memorial Day, when they were on their way back, Silas says he had his phone, and it's his first phone. He's 11 years old. First phone. Got to be careful with it. His first iPad, he broke the screen on. So the first of everything of Silas gets broke. So the first car is probably going to be broke.
Oh no.
Allie's always taking care of all her things. She hasn't broken anything that I can think of yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Silas is the breaker.
That was me.
You were the breaker?
Yep.
Broke everything?
Yeah. If I went in like a jewelry store when I was a kid, my pops would be like, "T, don't wreck it."
Don't touch anything.
Yeah.
Did you pick
that's-
things up, touch them? And,
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. My kids are like that. So thanks a lot.
But,
Stress me the fuck out.
so just different lifestyle over the summer. The pool is just perfect right now.
Oh, yeah.
So the kids are in the pool all day, every day. That lightning storm last night was a little crazy.
Yeah, that got me.
We were out back. The kids were in the pool. The rain was just the clouds were just coming over. Then these big drops of rain.
Were you like, get
started
out?
coming.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't. There was no thunder or lightning yet, right? And we're sitting out there. I just got off of work, and the kids were just jumping in the pool. And then I look up, and I'm starting to see the clouds come over. It's not raining yet, And then some heavy, big old drops of
Clapper.
rain started dropping in. And then no thunder or lightning. I'm like, I haven't seen it. We're looking, didn't see anything yet, And all of a sudden, we saw a flash, like kind of not too far away. And then, boom!
Oh.
And it shook like Aaron immediately goes, "Get out of the water!" And I'm like, I don't think you need to tell them that. They are panicking and hauling ass. I think you just need to let them haul ass, sir.
Thank God.
And came in, and then we just kind of watched the rain kind of off and on. It was really nice, actually.
I remember that my buddy was walking out when that happened. He did the duck.
Oh, dude, it was.
Yeah, I did it too. Yeah,
You have
gnarly.
to.
It was gnarly, man.
lightning.
Yeah.
Sketchy.
And then I was standing out front with Aaron, and we were talking about a plant, and all of a sudden, right behind him, just a huge, thick beam of lightning that just like stayed in the sky for like a few seconds. It felt like it was just a flash, but it was so huge that like he could see the flash from it being behind his back. It's crazy. I guess.
He's like,
it's-
it's time to go inside.
yeah, I guess it's that shower season kind of in the
Yeah.
afternoon starting to come around.
I think we get it extra right here. When it starts coming off of I-4 and everybody along I-95 from like Smyrna to Melbourne, they get the wall of death coming out, and then the bolts.
It really does look like it's so funny. That one picture I see every year around this time where it's like Florida at 3:00 and you're looking forward and it's beautiful. And you look in your rearview mirror and it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
coming for you. Did you just do something that sounds good?
No, I'm trying, like my screen, like I just reinstalled everything. So the screen goes black. I don't have the timeout set for an hour yet. So I'm trying to not stop the recording, but make the screen come back.
Hey, so Scott, can I tell you about something funny?
All right, now we're back. It was like a half second of a
Okay.
mistake of mine.
All right, so last week, kids were out of school. They have a week break before the summer camp that goes all summer starts. So Brent took off of work. We got a hotel over in Disney in Orlando for just a couple days, just see how it goes. So the first day that we went to Magic Kingdom, Scott's favorite ride is the Carousel Progress.
Oh, it's the best.
I don't know if you know this
best
ride, but it's a 20-minute boring ride where you're just sitting down and this thing rotates around and you're
What's the
seeing
dog's name?
animatronics. Oh, God, I don't even remember.
Oh, I
should
know that because we always used to wait for someone to get their head caught when it was. Remember, there's an old story about someone tried to change rooms when it was.
No.
And like
never
someone
heard
tried
that.
to get in or get out from, where it spins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a story about someone got their head popped off.
Oh my gosh.
All I could think
Like
about it.
like a patron.
Yeah, somebody.
Like, oh
Now
my
is
God.
the time.
No.
Like
Right?
it's the best, man. It's so
It's
like
a
corny.
great, big, beautiful
Beautiful.
tomorrow,
Yeah.
shining at the end of every day. All right, so we wrote it one time a while ago, and I made a mistake of I think Declan heard me tell him, like I was talking about how it was Scott's favorite ride, and he loves Mr. Scott. So he went and watched this video, and I didn't know it memorized like the whole spiel that goes on for this 20-minute ride. So now we're at Disney. The therapist met us there. So we have, there's 8 of us. We have all the therapists. The kids are with us, me and Brent. We're sitting down to ride this ride to waste time in between our fast pass times. So we're sitting down, and I guess there's this one part of the beginning where the guy lights something up and it blows a fuse, because it's in the 40s, and it's like, he yells, "Hey, Jimmy, go get that fuse," right? Well, the lights go out and everything, and my kid goes, "Hey, Jimmy, go get that fuse." And like the whole place like looked, and like then he just starts repeating and like saying everything like so animated and into it. And I'm like mortified but laughing at the same time. And then like the room is supposed to rotate every time they sing the song. Well, we got stuck in the room with the 40s twice. So like we're sitting there and we didn't move.
Wow.
And then we have to hear the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a struggle to ride this. The only reason I did it is to waste time, and that Declan really liked it.
And there's no
It's
line.
It's like, I'm like, there is no reason for this room to be stuck because you have 5 minutes that you're just sitting there. If anybody had to leave or exit, and normally on certain rides, wheelchair, if somebody's getting on with a wheelchair, the ride will stop and then it'll restart. But this should not happen. So then it gets to the second time of us seeing it. It starts singing the song and we're still not moving. And I was like, I'm not sitting through this one more
I do it
time.
10 times.
Like I
go.
can't do it.
I just sit.
But it's like
the best.
It's just so crazy that that's like your jam. And now, like I know now that Declan's gonna ask to go on it every time.
Hey, next time I'll go with
And
him.
I do
I'll
not
go and me and
know.
him will just hang out on that ride the whole time.
It's so boring. Like
It
I
is.
cannot
It
believe they
is. I
have not
agree.
updated it.
But you got the AC.
It's got that
Yeah.
perfect freezing cold AC, not just AC. The best AC.
Well, it wasn't-
in that building.
I was worried when it stopped like that. It did not feel like the AC was on. Something had happened, and like because Keegan's allergy started
a
acting up,
nightmare.
and he started coughing. I'm like, all right, I'm running out that exit door. I never thought about getting my head sliced in between the thing while it's moving.
Without AC,
so now
it's
maybe
a
I won't
complete
be trying to
nightmare.
run out.
It's
But
a complete nightmare.
yeah, it
No
was.
AC?
Oh, that park was packed.
Shut that ride down.
We got
That's the only
to,
thing going for it.
after that. It was pretty good. Like day at Disney. I mean, besides it being really busy, but we rode
Is
the
it
gondolas this
really
time.
busy?
The,
Oh, nice.
the new
Did you?
Skyliner thing. Yeah, that was awesome. Like,
Cool.
because everybody's in. Do you know about this, Thad? They now have a Skyliner like they used to have back when Disney first opened, and it connects Hollywood Studios. I want to call it MGM all the
Yep.
time. Connects that and Epcot and some of the other resorts.
Cool.
So we went to Hollywood Studios, and then we rode that over to Epcot. And I was kind of nervous to ride it because, like, if you get stuck up there, like, and
You're
got
stuck
your
for a
kids,
while.
like, and they have to go to the bathroom or whatever. So we kind of put off doing it, but we had their therapist. So I was like, all right, we'll go if we have the therapist with us. And there's no air conditioning in these things, but the the vents and everything. It was awesome. And you
Nice.
got there real quick and you could see such a cool view of Orlando and like how like the parks look. So we're riding these and the whole time Doug was like, oh, look at the air conditioners like on top of all the buildings. It's like, of course,
That's so
of
awesome.
course, that's what you're looking at.
That's cool.
Like,
Yeah.
but yeah.
I love it.
Yes, we got to do like a lot of things for the first time. And,
Are power lines
you know,
just out of the mix completely now?
just when we're in the car driving. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it's the same power lines now that he freaks out about. I know,
Okay.
I know when they're coming.
I got you.
But yeah, that was fun. But
The carousel of progress is
you're going back to this.
you're like everything's a 45-minute to an hour and a half wait. Okay, it's hot. Your fast passes are definitely not that. So you're trying to wait for fast passes, and maybe you've eaten already, and you just need to get some AC, and you're tired of bumping into people that are just enjoying their time looking in the
Yeah.
sky. And when you run into them, it's not you don't even have to look at each other anymore. You just keep walking.
Yeah.
Because it's okay. Like nobody's mad about it.
It's so true. It happens constantly.
It just is what it is. That's where like you can look at, oh, there's no line. I can sit in there and just relax and just breathe and just not be hot, so hot. That's why I like Carousel Progress.
Man.
There's no line.
It is so hot. Like right now, that's like at least at Magic Kingdom, there's places where it's like kind of shaded. We went to Epcot. I'm telling you,
Epcot's rough.
they don't give a fuck. They're like, hey,
rough.
you guys are going to sweat your asses off. Like, we're not going to provide umbrellas or any kind of shade. Like, good luck to you.
You just got to drink
Like,
and go around
I
the
think
world.
they do it on purpose. I'm not kidding because like these people are getting hammered around the world, and then they have to walk all the way back out to their cars. Oh my God.
Have you ever done that? Been to Epcot with like a group of people and like drank wine or drank like a drink at each country?
I haven't even done
It's like one of their things, like one of the adulting bucket list type of things. Me and Aaron did it back in years ago when we were young kids, and he was with his wife and me and Andrea at the time, and we start off at Mexico, and you get a drink at Mexico, and then you're going over, you're just hitting every town. It is so much fun because all these other people from different areas are doing the same thing. And then once you kind of get to a couple of countries and you start seeing that they're the same people, y'all all of a sudden start talking.
Yeah.
And one of our rules was everybody had to get a hat by the end, a different hat, like a hat that they wore. So I found like a Viking hat that had the braids,
Yeah.
with the horns sticking up, and I was able to turn one down. And then, someone would have like the little tiny Asian hats or some kind of hat, like
Yeah.
a sombrero. And you just get a drink, and by the time you get done, it get pretty.
I feel like Epcot is like two different parks.
Yeah.
Because the front park is like for the families. Like it's like
Yep.
you got your Nemo,
Fast
you got
Track.
all that, and then once you head into like the world, like the World Showcase, that's when all like I feel like that's where my people are.
Yep.
And like my friends and stuff, but I don't get to hang out with my friends because I got my kids, and
That's
the
the
kids
food and wine
don't give a
fest,
shit about the food and wine from all around the world. But you go there and I look at all these adults having so much fun, and I just like for a minute I'm like, oh man, how lucky for them.
It was so cool getting Playland Brewery
Yeah.
beer would be out there.
It's still there.
When you're drinking around the world, and you'd be like, "Oh, that's so awesome!"
Yeah. Yeah, I still get excited and take pictures and like,
Yeah.
like Ron, look, your beer's here. Oh, I know.
I love the front area of Epcot. I like the one where you get. This is another.
They're
show.
redoing it all.
Are they?
Yeah, it's all tore down. You can't even go around the center now. Like there's a big wall.
So they don't
And-
have the thing anymore.
No.
What is it called?
No, it's gone.
You know what I'm talking
No,
about? Where,
yes,
where
the
you're,
fountains.
Soarin'.
Oh, Soren's over there, but that's to the right. I'm talking about that thing right in the center, like where you would
Oh, the
right
big
when
ball.
so right behind the ball. Okay, they had the big water fountain
Yep.
that did the water show.
And they had that where people at the stage and all that.
That's all
And
gone.
then the Coke. What about the Coke thing?
That's gone too.
Free Cokes.
All gone.
Oh.
They have it all roped off. Moana's walking experience is going to be through there, which will be really cool.
I'll be cool with that.
And then something else. But because it's all blocked off, to get to the World Showcase, you have to walk around like the entirety edges of the park. And when you're pushing a stroller and you ain't got no shade, and you got your kids who are like, my feet, it's like, God. Epcot's going to have to take a back seat for a while.
I feel like they need to update some of their countries because they're getting a little dated.
Yeah.
they need to like flare up the countries a little bit.
They did with France because they got Ratatouille over there now.
Oh, it is okay.
It's really cool.
Okay.
But yeah, they
Like
got
China?
Guardians of the Galaxy. I haven't even got to ride that yet because
that's awesome.
you have to get a pass.
And
Like
there's a lot
literally
more
first
Star
thing in the
Wars
morning.
stuff open there now too, right? Not there's the whole world or the whole area.
There's no
but-
Star Wars stuff there. It's over at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, but yeah, you're right. And then I guess I'm just saying that whole. But then there's the Toy Story area. over
That's
there
Hollywood
at
Studios, too.
Hollywood Studios too, right? Yeah.
Yeah, Epcot's boring otherwise.
Yeah.
Like for real.
But the food.
The food is like, yeah, it's cool to experience new things
Yeah.
like that you would never think to try. Cause like they really do have like very unusual things. And sometimes it's not worth the wait in line, but it's just worth the experience to just be
Yeah.
like, oh, cool. We're at Epcot doing this and you eat on top of trash cans and you're in your fine dining experience.
Have you done any of the fine dining?
I have eaten on top of a trash can, but I've also
Yeah.
eaten on a trash can next to somebody who brought like they make little blankets to put on them that look fancy, and they put a little tiny candle, and they do make it look like it's like fine dining. It's like 90 degrees in Florida. You got a fucking candle on a trash can, but okay. I don't
Do
know.
you want to take a break?
Yeah, I'm getting way too into Disney.
40 minutes in.
No.
No way.
Cool. Yeah, I know,
Wow.
right?
I just
That's
can't stop thinking right now about some roast duck with the blueberry sauce, like a French kind of deal.
Oh, my
I
God.
love
Are we doing
that.
this? Are we doing food?
Are we talking about food? Okay,
Oh, you
break.
just Brought up some food.
That sounds so good, that.
Man,
You hear that, Brent? Look up a recipe.
Drizzle.
roasted duck. I want it next time I'm over there.
Yeah, the duck.
Not Donald, though. Okay.
Hey, that didn't sound too much like satisfaction.
Yeah, what's the matter, do you think? I don't know. It says B flat. I'm just playing what it says. Play me an A.
This is bad.
Yeah, we sound like shit. I knew this band idea was gonna suck.
What does suck mean?
We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green. We bleed green.
However, they withdrew into their music and rituals.
Let's start by deceiving the non-believing, by retrieving data, splatter, 1,000 into one matter. Satellites be like linguistic anthropology. We study the roots of men to fill the boots of a man with no apology. Astrology acknowledge me before you was a galaxy. Now you think you're straight just like my galaxy. Reality onslaught with gifts you got. Now be kind, toxic, telepathic, slim knot. When drip drops of rain, laced with green stains. Watch it straight from your domains into your brains. And then we shake your two trees, drop green leaves on your planet. Create another God, give you reason to say damn it. A king on the cross, called red-handed. We did not slip when the chip was implanted. Did not slip when the chip is implanted. Please don't slip when the chip is implanted. Red blood disease fell like rain upon your planet. Swear by every dread in the head that we'd rather be dead. Be dead. Be red, be red, we bleed green. We bleed green.
And we're back. So we've
We're all over the place right now.
I think we're ready.
That break just had us
Okay.
like
That was a
all
good
over.
break. I love that break.
That was
That
cool.
was a fantastic.
That was a top end break there.
So where are we gonna go eat after this?
I'm so hungry.
I'm so hungry too. Like I'm down too, because like I was like I just want to go home, we go to bed, and now I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, you guys really want to go eat? Let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
Getting some duck.
Yes.
You know,
Paul Brent,
Kelsey's
tell
is
them to have the
always
duck ready.
good.
Yep,
That
yep.
fucking duck.
Kelsey's and Valentino's, man.
The Valentinos in Searstown. You know that they're moving. They're actually building one next to the SPCA.
Oh, really?
Thrift shop on Knoxville Crane, US 1.
Now there's a battle.
That's where they're going to be. I'm so excited. 'cause
Oh,
I
yeah.
love that.
There's
I know
a
what you're
battle.
talking about.
There's two Valentinos, they're
I know.
brothers.
I know.
And people have their favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Like for a long time, Searstown was my favorite. But then the more and more I lived on this end of town and went to the Garden Street, they're my favorite.
Man, guys.
But I love
Same.
both brothers. I
Really?
just wish they
Yeah.
could get along.
I grew up
wish
with
they could get
Anthony.
along.
I played soccer with Anthony.
They were selling on Facebook the salad bar thing for $300 on Facebook Marketplace, and it was the one from Valentine, and I almost wanted
No.
to buy it just because I feel like it's
For
a
the
piece
nostalgia?
of history.
Yeah.
Like that thing is like that salad bar.
Oh,
has-
it's got all the parties. Can you imagine? You have it all set up. Like you'd be like,
my
just come to
love
my
for
house. I got a salad
chickpeas
bar.
is because of that salad bar, because they had chickpeas on that damn salad bar.
Oh my god.
And that that Thousand Island dressing, and then they had the Catalina, the dark red dressing.
So really,
And
the one
then
on Garden
eggs.
Street, huh?
Dude, yeah.
Because like I only had it one
Their
time.
garlic knots are hard to beat, man.
And it just, the only reason the Valentino's in the mall, one day they brought us a bunch of free pizzas. Like somebody didn't, like I guess, I have no idea. I was working at Hardware though. And it was like an hour before closing, they brought us like 7 free huge pizzas, just gave them to us for some reason. And I ate it when I got home and it was so good. And so I just kept going there. I never really went to the one on Garden Street because it's just not as close to my house. Like
Bad.
the other one's like right there.
They
but-
used to stay open longer.
No, I'm gonna have
right?
to check it out, I guess. Do you want to,
Yeah.
let's go there then.
I'm down. Dad, what are your 3 favorite places to eat? It could be in Titusville. It could be in Florida.
What? Oh,
What are your
man.
3 favorite places to eat that you say that you've been a regular at? It doesn't have to be a good, like, high-end place. It could be, like, anywhere.
KP, right?
Kelsey's might be
numero uno,
a staple for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just been here, and they're so good. And they're so
Pepperonis
consistent.
are under the cheese.
It's so good. It really
Greek
is.
salad.
A spinach
They're Northern
pie.
Italian.
The
Northern
salads.
Italian
Oh,
pizza.
my God.
Dad's got me on the spinach pie. I ate it with us.
Oh, that's
I
right,
ordered
that's
it one
right.
day, and I tried it. So now I have to order one. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
great.
with the Greek, mini
Man,
Greek.
Guys.
salad. The Greek salad. There is no better salad than their Greek salad with their house dressing.
This
So
cannot be a
there is
long
no-
conversation. We just need to go.
Okay.
please.
There's no better.
I gotta go eat there.
I guess I like the garlic.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yes.
Thad.
Their atmosphere.
It's such a cool place. You are not
that
kidding.
eggplant tower thing.
Man, that spinach, like that spinach artichoke dip. I start with that every time.
Oh yeah.
So I have to say, it's not Porky's, it's not Lewis's, it's, help me out, Mim's Southern Barbecue.
Fat Boys?
No, right here. The new
The
one.
one, the new one. You like this one
The
better
Mim's
than the other
Barbecue?
one? Or it's in that same building that Lewis's was in? Okay, then I know what you're talking about. I have not been there.
The Mims Barbecue.
That's what he said.
Southern Mims.
Yep.
I've only eaten there one time when I had it delivered here.
You
on a
like it,
DoorDash.
though?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I do.
What do you
Yeah.
get?
I get the brisket.
Okay.
I get it lean.
Yeah.
Probably some
Dude.
onion rings and
I totally
slaw.
forgot about that place.
I'll tell you what. I don't think they had a very good opening. I could be completely wrong, but I thought they did open and they weren't like very busy. And then all of a sudden they did a big change and then got busy. I could be.
I seen them
completely
blow it out. Plus, I was there the day before they opened. I didn't even know they
wrong. I
was
could be
opening.
totally wrong then. I could be totally misspoken.
Well, they gave the day before they opened. They gave me like 10 meals. I accidentally
Oh my
was like,
God.
"Are y'all open?" And they're like, "We're fixing to be. You want to try some food?" And I,
Oh, man.
so I,
That's
Oh,
amazing.
I spread
so
it out.
lucky.
Yeah,
That's badass.
and now I always go back. I love it.
Heck
I
yeah.
love it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm totally misspoken.
I got, do I get a fourth? Can I just say,
Oh, yeah.
I always eat at Ellie and Cito,
That's
right there on the river with the
The
breeze.
Churrasco.
Yeah.
Or the Ropa Vieja.
Dude, I just like the
Yummy.
cheese quesadilla. Or no,
yeah.
a cheese enchilada. That's what it is. They just, it's
Chipping.
good.
The Diablo shrimp.
Just good.
Yeah. The whole deal.
Yeah.
Man.
Javi works there. Shout out Javi.
And they contributed to the Ears event last year.
Oh, did
Ali and Cito has been a
did.
staple in Titusville.
Their family's
for like
always-
as long as I can remember. I mean, I've been going there since I was a kid. When it wasn't there. When it was
right down. Yeah.
when it was in near the McDonald's.
Yep.
Yep.
That's where Larkin met Javi
Really?
before and then they got married.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Good
wild,
one.
right?
Good old Ali and Cito. I know what
good
this
choice.
town would do without him.
So food, you.
Colleen,
No, you go, Scott.
There it is.
Morrison Cafe isn't here anymore.
Yummy. I remember that.
The Orange Julius. Gosh.
Dave's isn't here
Yeah.
anymore. Ellie and Cito is definitely a staple. Kelsey's is a staple. If I'm going to go right now, Honeysuckle next to Mim's Barbecue.
I've never been there.
Is one that
I need to try it, though.
They actually
It's good.
they still have the turkey pasta salad that used to be at Kloiber's. The chef that
All right, let's
used
go.
to work at Kloiber's works there now, and you can order the same turkey pasta salad that you used to be able to get back then.
Man.
And that was a staple of mine.
The cobbler was always fantastic.
Man, definitely Ellie and Cito. I'm trying to think a little different than you guys. I love a lot of the I really like. I've had some really good meals at Shiloh's lately. I know they've had some ups and downs. Like, you know, it's been they've said inconsistent. I've had some inconsistent. It's been really good the last few times. Probably 4 or 5, 6 times I've gone. I keep getting their prime rib. I love prime rib, man. And they got a good one. Mim's Southern Barbecue is the one that you were talking about.
Hoffman's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hoffman's is fantastic.
Yummy.
So good. Brick Project. We were there a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Man, it's delicious. I love that cauliflower.
Yeah.
Buffalo cauliflower. What's this?
You know where we go all the time? Every week? Sonny's. Like, I know people like want to give it whatever, but we get the best service there. Those girls, they see us walk in with our kids and stuff. Every one of them knows us now. And like, they know that the kids steal the croutons off Brent's salads. So they bring us plates of croutons, extra ranch. Like, we get treated like kings and queens there. And like, it's just a place that we know we can go, have a good time, get our food fast. Food's consistent, it's always good. There's never any issues. We don't feel out of place there. It's just somewhere like I really enjoy going.
The last time that we went,
The me and you went.
the last time I was there was with you. That's when Charlie.
We
stood
got
us
our
up.
Kreischer tickets.
Charlie stood us up. He set up this whole business meeting. He's like, "Hey, let's have a little powwow, you know, a little meeting, talk about the podcast and stuff, and we'll do it." And he set up the whole thing. The whole day, we're like, "Hey, you good for later?" Yeah. Everybody's good. We're on our way or something. We said, and we get there and we're sitting there. It's like 30 minutes past meeting time. We haven't heard from Charlie. And
Girls like, is somebody really coming? I'm like, I swear I'm not on a date with this guy.
We're ordering food. We have a whole table full of food. We had a table for 6 people and it's just me and her. And nobody else is coming.
Yeah, because Charlie said that
He had the kids and everything.
Yeah.
So then when we get done, he's like, did I miss something? We're like, yeah, we're here waiting for you. Oh, my bad.
Damn.
So we had the best.
But yeah, it was the
dinner.
best.
It was
yeah.
so funny. Man. It was
a good
hilarious
dinner.
how it all went
But
down.
Sonny's is so good.
Sonny's
it's like,
is great.
you know, it's.
I've done
I know
that.
it's a chain,
Yep.
all that, but always good. Have you been to that new Beef O'Brady's? That's off of like the one that was in the Best Western.
I haven't been in that one yet.
Nope.
Good.
The food's really good. The service has been terrible every single time I've gone,
Really?
which I really hate because I'm like, man, I serve for so long. It's not hard to just be nice.
I've always had a good experience at the Beef O'Brady's here in town, and I'd really put that on my list too.
The one by Kelsey's.
Yeah. I was there when the kid got stuck in the candy machine.
No, you
weren't.
That made the news.
Animal.
Yeah.
It was in the
claw
news.
game.
It was in the news.
He crawled
in
up into the
Spain.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
They got the picture and everything. I remember that.
I used to take Allie and Silas home with me every day, or to work with me after I pick them up from school, and they come to work with me. And then at 5 o'clock we'd leave, and sometimes we'd go to Beef O'Brady's and eat. And it was just one of those. It was like a Tuesday or something, and we just went in there, sat down, and Silas went back to play, you know, the games and stuff. And a family came in with a couple of kids that ran back there, and then a couple minutes later, Silas walked up to sit down because we were going to get our food. All of a sudden, they say, "Hey, a kid is stuck in the claw game." Like he crawled into it.
Yep.
And I walked over there and I looked. I was like, "Oh my God, it's true." Sure enough, fire department came. All these people came. I'm sitting there right there taking pictures of it. Me and the kids are just sitting there like, "Whoa!" And then the news called, like the news, because I posted it on Facebook. A news team called me on the phone and was going to interview me. And then they called and go, "We got the kid's father. We'll call you back." And then we never heard from him again. You know, like we just got totally nixed out of the situation. But
That's bizarre.
it was in the news all over the country.
Yeah.
And then somebody on Facebook that we know that lives over in Europe posted a screenshot of her TV screen showing that happening as a news story.
So nuts.
Wow.
Kids
That would
stuck
be
in the
my
claw
kid, though.
machine.
I could totally see it happening. My kids
Dude.
would totally do that.
It was hilarious.
Yep. Oh my God.
Three. Did I give you 3? Did I just give you one?
Dude,
Colleen,
we just started talking about it. I mean, you guys have named them all. I mean, we've named the good ones. A Third Culture I go to a lot, too.
Third Culture is on my list as the top 3.
Yeah, because, like,
It's been good every single time.
It is.
Moonlight. I'm sorry. I'm going to give 4
Snack
to.
Attack.
Moonlight is
Yeah.
a go-to for me and the kids if we're going to go.
Yeah.
Get some like burgers and fries.
Yeah,
and
burgers
stuff.
are good. And they got tots.
Corn dogs. The tots are.
They got the
They're
tots.
shakes. It's
Yeah.
the shakes.
Shakes.
Thad, what's your shake?
Chocolate malt
Chocolate malt.
with I don't know what. in it. Yeah.
They turned yours into a blizzard this last time, right?
Yep.
How was it?
It didn't hit like the the shake.
old,
yeah.
You gotta have a shake, man.
I guess.
Yeah.
I had to look up the difference between like a malt and a shake because we were going.
A Schult
went
and a
to-
make.
What's it in Mims?
They call it a Schult.
The ice cream place,
Frisbee,
Frisbee's, right?
yeah.
So we were going there, and I was looking up all the stuff they have because they have a lot more than just ice cream. They have like cheesecake things and stuff. Got the whole conversation of the difference between a malt and a shake. And what is it? The malt is just more chocolate in your face, kind of, than a milkshake. I still don't understand
It's a
the
different
difference.
kind of flavor of
Like
chocolate.
texture
though.
or
It's like
something?
they have vanilla malt. I mean, it's almost like
But you like that better?
it's like what's in Wendy's, right?
No, well, a
That
malt.
was like a brain overload. Start.
Well, they take the little seed there, right? And I think they press cook it a little bit, and it gives it that weird flavor with the burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it brings out the good stuff.
So good.
And they mix it with maybe some milk stuff, dried. And that malt, that's like.
So you generally you go out for something, like if you see that, you'll pick that.
Did your family ever have malted
yeah,
milk
yeah.
No.
powder at your house?
I think
Yes.
we tried a little bit. I mean, I remember trying stuff like Ovaltine or whatever the heck.
Yeah, Ovaltine's good
just
one.
because of
That
the Christmas
one,
story.
yeah.
Tang, do you have
like-
Tang?
Carnation.
Oh,
Like all of those old type of
Yeah.
drink things, malt was one of the staples. You had your Nesquik, and you had your malt, and you always tried to do them together. And
Yeah.
the malt, I always liked the malt because when you shook it up, it had like the vanilla malt stuff. I
Yeah.
loved
Or the-
because it was this like.
Or you get to the
weird
bottom and it's
toasted
still in there.
So hungry.
Yeah.
and it would get that if you didn't stir it good enough, it would float to the top. And
Yeah,
it would get
okay, I can remember that.
It would have this like little, not crunchy, but you get some powder puff, things, but it'd be all like slimy and those were the best. I would get a
Yeah.
spoon and that would be like, that's fine.
Oh
Go,
my God.
so good.
You're bringing me there, man.
But Frisbees,
love
they
malt.
have good stuff too.
All right.
Like if you want a little dessert.
We could go on food for
All right, we gotta stop.
We gotta get past this one.
Is it time to leave to go
Wait,
eat? Because I'm not kidding. I'm so hungry. I
Hey,
gotta.
we're
go
gonna
eat.
table the UFOs, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna
All right.
table the UFOs. We're gonna table the croc.
We're gonna table everything because we're leaving.
The croc or not the croc. We're tabling that for next episode. I'm saving this because it was good. Do you wear Crocs? There's more and more people wearing Crocs. Idiocracy predicted this, the movie, and it's happening. And someone that's very close to my heart, just at work, goes, "Look what I just bought." And he said, "They're slides. They're a new type of Croc." I don't care. It's still the Croc, and I'm not hating. I think I haven't had them yet. I want to know what it's split down on Facebook.
Well, we're tabling it.
A lot of people like each, so we're going to talk about that one.
Because I got some opinions on this.
Bam Margera, I want to table that one because I want to get into that one for a little while. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
going to take a while. Bam's going through some bad stuff right now, and people like Steve-O and Novak have really gone. Yeah,
Is that the low one?
that's
Is he okay?
Peanut. Can you just pick him up? He'll stop if you pick him up.
Make sure he's all right.
That's fine.
So we're sending the good vibes, the healing vibes.
Yeah, we want good vibes to Bam.
Big time.
I was a big fan for so long. He's going through some personal issues that are very tough with children involved, nonetheless. And it's very rough to see someone that you followed for so long and his parents for so long and what them and his brother and all of them are going through as well. Heart goes out to that family.
Yep.
I am going to read a few misconnections. Can I do that? I'm going to do 2 of them, 3 of them. Do you know what misconnections are?
No.
It's on Craigslist.
All right.
Let's say you're at 7-Eleven and you see this person opens a door for you and you feel like they give you this look, like a lusting look. Then, and you didn't get their name or anything, and you just can't get them out of your brain, and you're at home, and you feel like this is your avenue, then you're going to create a Craigslist account, and there's a place called Misconnections, and you can go, "Hey, to the pretty lady or dude that was walking out of the store, I really thought you were special, and I would really like to get to know you. If you can tell me what I look like, then hit me up or something." And it's a missed connection.
Okay.
And it's kind of funny because people will respond to these that aren't a part of it, and people follow this stuff.
That sounds fun.
And we wrote some, me and it was Tony's, and why can't I think of her name? We're still on. Olivia.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Olivia and Joe Miller were all making our own classifieds back then when we were first started the podcast earlier, and we got kicked off. Someone reported us as fake.
Shocking.
All right. Looking for a special person. I know this sounds weird, but I'm looking for a female that I can show my boyfriend how to treat a woman. He needs some lessons.
Huh?
So
Yeah. So this girl is looking to bring another girl to her and her man's domicile
okay,
to teach them lessons. How to treat a woman. So that's just on there, just open. So if anybody wants to participate, it's on Craigslist. We met Sunday night in Cocoa Beach. Hey, we met late last Sunday night at Cheaters. If you want to message me, please tell me something we spoke about. Boom. So if you're at Cheaters on Sunday night in Cocoa Beach,
Oh my God.
this past Sunday on 5/5/2023,
I don't understand who uses this.
Craigslist is your spot. Imported beers and swimming in Suntree, Florida. We met up, spent the afternoon talking BS, day trading, politics, guns, pretty darn near anything or everything while drinking some rather tasty imported beer. Then took a dip in the pool. Would love to meet up and do it all over again. I had a great time. Drop me a line. It's been too long. How do you not know the person's name if you did all those things together? This is suspect.
This is all just a fake site to be able to sell drugs or sell sex or something. There's
Do you
no way
think?
that-
Oh, do you think this could be like one? Like
Yes.
Depending on what it is, it's a different drug that you're
like,
reaching
or
out to buy?
yeah, something. There's no way these people really are like, oh, how can I get a hold of them? I'm going to go to Craigslist.
I think you're being very optimistic on the full spectrum of human abilities to do dumb things.
I don't know. I think it's all like secret codes for other people doing other things.
I think you're setting it up and heating it up now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dad, thanks for coming again.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Colleen,
Thanks.
missed you.
Miss you.
Let's go eat some food together.
Yes,
Cool.
please. Okay.
All right, bye.
Where are we going?
Do we need to do any shout outs or anything?
Oh,
for it?
yeah, Marriott. We're going to eat at the Marriott and report on it later, right?
Yes.
Up
Shout
by
out to Dave Post.
Oh, yeah,
Ears. Shout out to
Sick Tricks.
Sick Tricks.
Kelsey's Pizza.
Kelsey's, everybody. We love you.
Oh, y'all.
Daisies in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight. Daddy's on the floor, he's screaming for more. Saying you're gonna be alright. Daisies in a tube top, screaming from the top of her lungs. This all ends tonight.